Welcome back to the kitchen counter. A while back I did a video attempting to do a white mystic, and I wasn't really happy with it. I think dealing with white resin, the mica pigments don't pop in the same way that they do against the black background. So this is the one I played with yesterday, and I discovered that in my mind, I believe that white needs a different technique than black. The mica doesn't float in the same way on white as it does on the black. So what I've decided that I like are these defined lines. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. This one, while it's really pretty, I think is missing probably a bit of balance out here. So we'll start mixing and give it a go. Now it is raining, so I apologise for any noise of the rain on the roof. If that gets too loud in the middle of the pour, then I will turn it to no sound for you. Okay, so I've mixed my resin. This is a 2-part epoxy resin with a ratio of 2 part A to 1 part B. Now I'm going to be using white ink instead of white paint, and the board that I've got is just an old one that I'm repurposing. I've gessoed it with, I've primed it with white house paint, and I've taped the back. So let's mix some colours. So these are for my micas. A fair amount of white, and I'll leave myself some clear. So this is the black gold. Now again, I keep mentioning micas are really fine particles. Be careful when you're mixing that it doesn't fly everywhere, and don't breathe in the particles. Good chance for the safety, the regular safety message. My house is extremely well ventilated, so I have no problems doing this inside. I have an extractor fan in my kitchen. My windows are wide open. It's raining today, so my doors aren't, but the windows are. If you don't have the similar surroundings, please make sure you use a respirator and keep yourself safe when you're doing this. This is the dark purple. Beautiful colour. I've actually made that a bit thin, so I'll just add some more. Oh, that's better. Making sure that it's mixed thoroughly and you don't have any unmixed little bits of mica. The Merrick gold. Now the gold's really only going to be an accent, but it's easier to mix up a similar amount so that you get comfortable with how much you need. Beautiful gold. Scrape down the sides of your containers so that you don't have spare or loose mica, and make sure it's off your stick. or at least mixed in properly. And this is the bronze gold. It's another beautiful colour. Now I started off using a different green and I found that it was a little bit too grey. So this is one of those that do your test piece, find the colours that go together in the right mix for you, and then commit to your resin piece. Look at that. And I think here comes the rain, so I might have to stop talking. Now these inks are designed to be opaque, and if you don't want them to be as opaque as this is, then you can thin them off. I prefer the really opaque colours for the outside, so I'm going to add just a little bit more. Thoroughly mix it. Let's set up for the pour. Okay, so I've set this up. I've levelled my board, and I'll just explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a background, and then I'm going to do the defined stripes. So my background will be the same colours, but I'll use the hairdryer to move them out. So I'm going to do the background first by running a line of clear, and this is going to be my dark purple and my black gold. I'll hit this with a hairdryer, and I'll turn that down in the video if you're actually listening to this. It's a bit difficult for you to see how pretty this is in real life. The movement, the colour combo, the mica background, and they will definitely come into their own when they dry and start shimmering. I am losing a bit off the side, so my board is obviously not as level as I'd like it to be. We'll see where it stops, and I'll show you tomorrow when it's dry.